history buffs who are coming to Southern Delaware, there are so many places to go and so many things to see. The historic buildings, the historic sites, all of the historic churches. It doesn't matter where you're driving in Sussex County, you're driving through history. Whether you're biking through Southern Delaware or even flying over Southern Delaware, there's so much rich history here for everyone to enjoy.
We are in a unique location where Delaware itself is a first. Sussex County itself has a lot of firsts, including first encounters.
History of Southern Delaware kind of encompasses the history and the evolution of the culture of the United States. But it's in a microcosm. And the beauty about it is that all the same names are here, the people. This place has just been isolated. So it's kind of evolved in a bubble. And because of that, you can kind of look back and get the full story,
I think the top historic site that I would suggest that folks make when they come here to learn about our area would be the river, the Nanticoke River. The river has the history of our area. I really suggest people to come and maybe bring a kayak or canoe and see this wonderful river that we have.
My favorite pick for an historic attraction here in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, is actually the boardwalk. People don't realize it had a rich history. It was one of the first amenities built by the people who founded the town. It's been rebuilt several times after storms, and strolling the boardwalk has actually been a favorite activity for more than 100 years.
Lewis is our first town in the first state shipbuilding industry very on, but if you go throughout Southern Delaware, literally, you go to Milton, you go to Millville, you go to Millsboro, you have all the mill towns that as the industry moved further inland, you can really trace a history going back to the beginning as you head up into northern Delaware as well. The history of this area is literally written into the map.
Much of the landscape is unchanged, especially on the western side of the county. Looking at property lines that haven't changed since the 1820s, like Newbolt Vincent, when I was talking about that house, I looked at the survey and the map is still the same. So much of the area around the Nanticoke River is just pristine and untouched. So it's worth a trip.
I just like telling those stories about how our history falls right in with the history of the country and America's development.
I think for people who are returning year after year, and for people who've come here for the first time, everyone who sets foot in the Rehoboth Beach Museum loves the way that this area has both beautiful farmland and beautiful coastline. We have fantastic food, and we have a fantastic beach. And so you get the best of both worlds here in Rehoboth and here in Southern Delaware itself.